Okay, so I am redoing my floor, and as you can see, the floor is this super ugly, I don't know, basket weave towel from 1989, maybe 1992, I don't know, but it's awful. So I'm trying to redo the floor, and I have put down peel and stick towel, which you can see here. A peel and stick towel looks like this. I bought it for 45 cents at the hardware store, 45 cents a piece. So I bought 10 towels. In a box there's like 45, and I didn't need 45 because I have a small bathroom. So in order to put these down and make sure that they stick after, wear and tear and mopping and stuff like that, I have to put like this glue adhesive down. And I'm going to show you how to do that because I found some of the YouTube videos to be a bit unclear or a bit more complicated than they needed to be. The guy at the hardware store told me to buy this. It's Do It Best brand, and it's a general purpose floor adhesive. He also told me to get this little like rake thing. It has like little teeth on it. And then I'm supposed to spread it thinly. And that toilet seat's, gross, but I'm going to replace that too when I update this bathroom. So I take a little bit of the thin set and I spread it across the floor. I have to rake it and make it thin. And since I already have some glue here that dried from yesterday, I'm just fixing it. And the reason why I started doing this yesterday is because I started doing it yesterday evening instead of waiting to do it in the morning. And I was already a bit, tipsy from my beers. So I didn't last the whole time. So I'm finishing up now. So the glue that was already there, I'm just going to go over it again really lightly, just to make sure that this piece of towel sticks good. And any extra glue I get on stuff, I'm going to wipe off later after I put this piece of towel down. This stuff is super duper sticky. I mean, crazy sticky. So in order to try to keep the floor clean and free from dust and dirt and stuff, I keep using Lysol wipes, even though I cleaned everything off before I even started. So I'm going to peel off the sticker from off of here. Sometimes some of the paper sticks on the back. It takes a little longer to peel off than I want. The towel itself is sticky. It has some kind of weird glue stuff on it, but it's not sticky enough to stay on the floor without additional glue. So I just want to make sure I have it lined up the way I want it. And I'm not using any grout or anything, so I'm just trying to line these up so that there's no spaces, or if there is a space, very minimum. Some glue is sticking through it again. I'm going to wipe that glue up. Probably should wipe it up with a paper towel, but use what you got. I find myself washing my hands a lot doing this because my hands get too gross and sticky. Toilet paper sticks in my hands. The dog hair sticks in my hands because I have a dog and he loves to shed. But that's how you do it. So I'm going to take the ones that I had already pre-cut and put on here. Oh, by the way, cutting this towel, it's easy and hard at the same time because it likes to move around. So I have a ruler that I put on top of it like this and press down, make sure it's straight for however I want to cut it, and then I use this like, I keep calling it a box cutter, but I don't think it's called a box cutter. But I'll show you. So I got this knife set. What is it called? Oh, it's called a blade knife. And so it was in here like this, right? And this is the extra blades that come with it. And the guy told me this is a good blade because, you know, since this is my first time doing the floor, and when I'm cutting I might dull out the blade. If I dull out the blade, because of the way this blade is, I could snap off one section of it with pliers. So I have needle nose pliers, and I already snapped off the first one because I totally ruined the first time I tried to cut. It was pretty bad. But that works. I did a good job. When putting together the pieces that go underneath the radiator, that was like a freaking jigsaw puzzle. So let me try to show you now. There it is. That's the radiator. Old school, seriously old school. But I am in a city, so it is what it is. It looks so much better now with this flooring than it did in the previous one. This blue towel, I'm going to put stick and peel towel over it. I already ordered the towel, waiting for that towel to come from Home Depot so that I can put that on there. And I'm going to make a couple of these videos so I can show you exactly what the finished bathroom will look like. But for the floor down here, I had to like literally take a piece of towel and measure out small sections and squares and plug them in there, paste them together, and they're like a jigsaw puzzle. Now here I have a line that's showing part of the old floor. I'm going to cut a small piece of this towel once I start doing it around the toilet, and I'm going to glue it in there so that there's no seams that appear at all. Then I'm going to go back and make sure there's enough glue everywhere else and that it's sticking properly. Okay. Yeah, so I have on my I have on my get everything dirty clothes, and yeah, so that's how you do a vinyl floor with peel and stick towel. You need your towel, you need your adhesive, you need a cutting knife, and not a kitchen knife or scissors, but some kind of actual blade like a box cutter, and a ruler if you have one, because it makes it so much easier to cut stuff. So I'll show you what the finished floor looks like. Okay, so I'm done with the floor in the bathroom. As you can see, I completely finished it, which is good. Hopefully you can see pretty good. I got out that basket weave towel. If you look over here on the toilet, the toilet's gross, but I'm changing the toilet seat, so it's going to be all good. I even was able to get behind the toilet, which is good. Underneath the sink. And then, as you can see, underneath the radiator, and of course behind the door. So putting down towel is not that hard, but it's not that easy. When people say it's quick and easy, quick my ass, because I don't think it was quick at all. I think it took forever for me to do this, and it's a hot, sticky ass mess. This right here, oh my god! If you can find something better than this, is not super sticky and gross and yuck. Look at this mess. I had to keep washing my hands like every 2 towels in order to get this floor done. But in the end, I finished it. I got the floor done. I had my handy dandy tools that I used to get the floor done. I have a glass cutting board that I use. This is a little bit of leftover towel that I have. And so I completed it, but I will just say that it was hard. And my knife. You gotta have some kind of knife, some kind of box cutter knife, so that you can get down on the floor and get all that stuff up. It is sticky. I'm going to go back over it with a Lysol wipe to get all the extra glue off that's on the floor. But it looks so much better than what it was before. And a little bit of paint on the wood. I'm going to get that up too. No problem. Alright. There you go. Towel installed by a girl in the city. Actually, a 30-something-year-old in the city.